You died here anyway. Like us.
Everybody, if anybody's here.
Technically.
Well, we start this, are we,
I don't need forgiveness.
what, are we live? Or is this Memorex? Okay, we're live, we're good. Oh, see if anybody shows up here in the next couple minutes. I'm blind. That's why I wear. Yeah, buffering internet, blah blah blah. Yeah, I'd like to know what the hell's going on with my internet. Keeps going out about 9:30, 10 o'clock at night.
That releases CO2.
Here's my box.
CO2 buildup creates a greenhouse effect.
I don't know.
Mars starts to warm up. And when it's hot enough,
It says somebody.
the algae grows and emits.
Yeah, I know, it's all a distraction. Red flags, args. Nah. Yeah, learn to talk. Red flag laws are unconstitutional. I'm not arguing that point. But that's for damn sure. Yeah, they all want our guns. Ain't gonna happen, Captain. Way too many of us. And they don't have the resources to do it. Even for those that don't have guns right now, all the patriots out there that may not have guns, if they took all the guns off the shelves, stopped selling guns in the stores, excuse me, they'd still be able to get guns. I'm pretty sure of that. Because by doing that, you're turning every single citizen into a criminal, and they will find ways to get their guns. They will become the criminals that the government insists that they already are. You really think so? I don't. Yeah, we may have a handful, considering how big our military is. There may be a handful of units out there that follow orders. Not one bit. Any private with half a brain can tell the difference between a legal and illegal order. To a point. To a point. Are you military? Are you a vet? Yeah, we're trained in certain things, but I'm a vet, and we were never really trained. We were trained to crush uprisings in other countries. But think about it. Our military, that's our people, our families. Do you think your brother, sister, if they were in the military, would put a gun to your head and tell you, hand them over or I'm pulling the trigger? That's your family. That's your blood. So, yes, they have brainwashed a lot of them.
What the hell is going on here? Satin, just wait a few more minutes. I can breathe, Satin. I can breathe.
Oh, believe me, I know there's a fight coming. And the last thing the UN wants to do is set boots on our ground. Because that would open up a world of, a can of worms that they don't want. They think they do, but they don't. Because not only would they have our military to deal with, but also all of our armed civilians, our militia.
Is Duke here?
No, Duke is not here yet, sweetie pie.
Duke, hurry up. Hello.
Amber, honey,
Yeah.
this one's political. It's not goofing off. My daughter, love her. Sold out our country to foreign communities that can override our laws.
Come on.
The Constitution gives them a backdoor to take away our guns and anything. Well, like I said, they do that, they're going to create criminals where there are no criminals. And then there will be a second civil war, and yeah, she has one of her friends over. But yeah, that'll be a second civil war, and anybody that sets foot on our soil, sorry about your luck. My opinion on that. Well, what's your thoughts, Ball? What are your thoughts on this Democratic caucus 3-ring, 5-ring circus? Can you name one of the Democrats running for president that support the Constitution and keeping America, America? Did you just take it off of the...
Is the radio rover work? With contact moment.
Yeah, I keep moving to look over or under my glasses because I can't read the comments on my phone. Okay, we got Tom something or another running for office, Democrat. We have Pocahontas. She doesn't even know who the hell she is. We have Bernie, I'm a socialist, communist Sanders. He, at least I give him credit. He openly says he's a socialist and pushes for it. Then we have Mr. I'm a billionaire, richer than the world, Bloomberg. No. Then Buttigieg. I don't even know what the hell his deal is. But no. Sorry, I had no. There's not going to be a President Buttigieg.
You want me to do it? No, we'll do it.
The last one I see in my chat from you is hello to you, to both of you. And yeah, I know, they think we're just cattle. I just watched a video, I forget who it was. It was a black guy's channel. I can't remember his name. And it was a video from a TV interview with some black politician going on about how high the workforce is for blacks right now, and he was like, oh, this is nothing compared to when we were slaves, where we had 100% participation. No, you're done. Goodbye. He just ended his career right there. The end game, Jesuit run Catholic controlled war on individual rights seems as it ever was since, same as it ever was since the Reformation, pretty much. You got your Catholics, your Jews, and your Muslims all fighting for control. And your Christians are getting left behind. They're falling by the wayside. Sorry, Christians, but that's how it is. Jews won't accept you. Catholics want you to convert to believe in their way of thinking. Muslims just want to kill you. And you Christians are just like, oh, we just need love. Believe in Jesus. He'll save you. I'm sorry. Yeah, you can believe in Jesus, save your soul, but who the hell's going to save your ass? Ain't Jesus going to do it? Probably. You're probably right, Ball. Catholics want you dead too. Hi, sexy mama. Yes, they're being crackheads today. My crazy animals. They're being crackheads. Just saying. Shush. Mama's taking a nap. You woke her up, butthead. But, yeah, every one of these Democrats is socialist, communist, pushing their agenda. And I'm sorry, no, not going to happen. Not on my watch. Coffee, life's elixir. What you need, sexy butt? Oh, I did that earlier. Well, we're not going to get into the religion aspect of all of it, just politics. Both two topics you don't bring up at a bar.
Take another look for the crew at daybreak. I know they're end of mission, but it's something I gotta do.
Yeah, I know. I know. And you know who controls that? Soros. Damn Nazi fuck. Yeah. Well, let's see here. Soros controls so much everything in the world. The Muslims control the UN. Yeah, well, we need to dig into that and get it revoked. And if it's not authorized, it's gone. Burn it. Right in the trash can. Throw a match. Call it done. Damn it. My hand keeps going numb.
Houston, March 1. Configuring March 1 for final swing start.
But, yeah. And politicians have their own set of laws, and I think it's bullshit. But I'm just a lowlife nobody sitting here at home talking to y'all on YouTube. I'm not making billions on backdoor deals in politics. Duke, you made it. Yeah, I know. My swear jar is going to be overflowing soon.
This is Mars 1 ground crew. Do you copy?
Yeah. Hey, Duke, little one poked her head in looking for you. I told her you're not here yet. This is a political video. She ran away. But no. Yeah. I'm not sure how many you were there.
Mars 1, Houston. Mars 1, Houston.
It's only saying one viewer.
A radio telescope pointed in your direction. You're not going to believe this.
Yeah, she has a friend over, so yeah, being goofy. You have to physically take action, and that doesn't necessarily have to mean violent. It could just be a show of unity, but no actor in a suit. Okay, now I'm showing two. All right. I was just showing one there for a second. That's all right. No problem. We've done a show with two people before. No big deal. Maybe we'll add some more. I did a video earlier saying, hey, I'm going to be live in about half hour. But yeah, none of these, all I see is Tom Sizemore or whatever the heck his name is. Where'd my earphone go? Running for a Democratic seat. Bloomberg everywhere, wasting his daggone money. Sanders, of course. And who else did I say? And Pocahontas, I don't see her doing any ads, just there for the debates.
Houston, we have 3 men alive and breathing on Mars.
And don't give him a hard time. He's going, him and another channel are not getting along right now, and he's thinking of cutting his show off. I'm like, hey, if he's got to do what you got to do, you know we're here for you.
You know, you spent too much time with Chantillis, but...
All right, Ball, you have a good one.
Easy way.
Don't do anything I'd do.
There's nothing easy about spiritual life.
If you do, don't name it after me.
I think you're just ignoring the facts.
Say you know fun Christmas.
But
That your mom told you was no future.
yeah, I see Bernie Sanders still pushing socialism. Completely disregards the Constitution of America. And Bloomberg, and what the hell's his platform on? This is what I did in California, or no, sorry, no, California, New York. What's the difference? They're both garbage. Well, New York City, not New York State. But unfortunately, New York City runs New York State.
It seems that you can start the launch sequence right there on the site.
Former rocket scientist who now specializes in making sandwiches.
Yeah.
Terrific.
Well, here's the hard part.
I saw a video he did, not sure what time it was posted, about cutting his channel off and do what you got to do. Take a break if you got to. And just because there's a little spat between you and another hot sauce, New York City. And but no need to cancel your channel. There's still good information out on it. Take a break, come back to it later. No big deal. And look at me. My last video was Valentine's Day.
I don't mind dying, I just hate being alone.
You were there. But no, the Democrats have absolutely no platform whatsoever to run on other than socialism and gotta beat Trump. That's it. That's all they're promising. And I'm sorry, not. I have a constitution. I swore an oath to uphold against all enemies, foreign and domestic. And if you're pushing socialism in my country, you're a domestic enemy. Period. End of story. Cut and dry. Simple. Yeah. She comes back out and sees you here. Yeah, I did the video earlier saying I'd be on live, hoping maybe more people would show up.
What's that? What was it? It's like the ground's moving.
Red Planet on TV. But no, I'm not seeing any Republicans run whatsoever. Not a single one. I've heard there was a few, but they all dropped out. Sorry, there's no Republican that can replace Donald Trump. Oh, he's a failed businessman, filed bankruptcy on this, that, and everything else. And, well, and he's come back better than ever every time. Every time he files for bankruptcy on one of his companies, he comes back stronger. I see the pattern here.
Two people barely.
How we doing?
Hey, Duke, already got it covered. But, yeah. Everybody's gotta be somebody. You can't have nothing for nothing. And that's what the communists are pushing. Something for nothing. And they're giving these kids hope that they don't have to do this, they don't have to do that to earn what they want. That's how America got so damn great. Yep, there's another one for the cuss jar. You gotta work to earn what you want. You want a new car? Okay. Oh my goodness. That's scary.
I'm your daughter.
That's scarier. Cover your faces, kids. It's getting scary here. Scary.
That was called being weird.
So we can at least do this video.
Yes,
And Duke's making coffee. He'll be back in a second. Duke?
So I'm not allowed to be in this because it's political.
Well, he said, come here.
Stop, we'll be right there.
Read what that says.
111 miles per hour. Temperature negative 50 degrees Fahrenheit.
See? I just told you this is a political video, and Duke wasn't here at the time.
I'm gonna go make a video.
You can make a video, but I'm live.
Tell me when Duke comes back.
And I really wish I knew how to post this on DLive, because I would. Big time. I really wish I knew how. But without a computer, just on a phone, I don't know. But yeah, whatever happened to all the Republicans running for presidential office? Anybody? I mean, every channel I turn on the news, it's all Bloomberg can get it done. Get what done? Exactly what is he going to get done? That's the big question. Nancy Pelosi's finished, even if she doesn't realize it. She is finished. Done, complete. Stick a fork in her, she ain't going nowhere. She's done. Her career is over. We need limits. What was it? I think in the 40s, Congress passed term limits for the president because too much power will corrupt. Well, duh. Look at Congress. Some of them been in office since the 70s. Time to hang it up and go find a real job. Oh wait, you don't need to because you have billions. Every daggone one of you.
He is Russian after all.
Damn it. Oh my hand's going numb. That sucks. Numb hands are not good. Pinched nerve somewhere. Welcome back. Oh, what was I talking about? Everything. You missed little one. Scary. But, yeah, Bloomberg wants to get what done? That's his whole campaign. Mike Bloomberg will get it done. Oh, what's it? You gonna get done beating Trump? I don't think so. Okay.
Yes, that's what he's gonna do.
Yeah, they are. And we got a whole buttload of them in Congress. Yeah, mini Mike. But like I said, what's he going to get done?
They did a great job getting this far, but
He doesn't say what he's going to get done.
survived it out in the open.
Oh, he did this for New York. He did that in New York.
Received this.
So what?
Order to return home. Houston out.
And what about Bernie Sanders? He's never worked a job, ever, except politics. And that's not a job. That's wheeling and dealing. And Pocahontas, she's been outed so many times and she doesn't know when to quit. Really. And who else is running? Oh, Booty Gig. What's his thing other than wanting to be the first gay man in office? No. And did you ever think that it might have told you that just to rile you up? Do they really think communism is so much better? Seriously? I mean, look. Japan fell. No. Hey Philip, how's it going? Yeah, Duke was the only one here for a minute. Ball was here earlier. I don't know, man. It might be a hoax just to mess with the Democratic Party since they're so inclusive. Yeah, they're inclusive, all right. They're inclusive of everybody but Americans. No. Correction on that. They're inclusive of everybody but constitutional Republican Americans. They want to include everybody from the LBGTQFGMJOJO ABCDFG community to the Muslims who want to kill the ABCDEFG LMNGQFG community. Crackhead cat.
Why is it here?
VA heating pad. Does it even work? Half the time? Oh, sorry about that. My wife bought me I don't know what you call it, a heating pad massage thing for the chair. And when it's plugged in, it works pretty good. But you guys still able to hear me? I got these new this new earphone set, and just trying to make sure it works right. Oh, no joke. Yeah, no, not really. Okay, thanks, Duke. Can't talk today. But yeah, I just there's no way I can get behind any of the Democrats. Well, I can't get behind and support any Democrats. Oh man, Philip, that's not good.
Amber,
Alternate between the heating pad and ice packs.
do something.
That's not good. Throw one. Yeah, I cannot get behind any Democrat and support them. And the Democrat Party died with JFK when they murdered him. And that's just, they've been pushing creeping socialism in ever since. And you walk on crutches, dude? Damn. Get you a wheelchair, bro. Get around easier. Hey, don't worry about it. Philip, do what you gotta do. Ain't no whining here. We're just stating facts. Yes, Duke and Philip are here today.
I don't know Philip, but I know Duke.
No, Philip's like me. He's a vet. Ta-da! Told you, scary.
I'm not scary.
That is scary. And sparkly. Sparkly scary. Yeah.
Hi, Duke.
Hi, kiddo. Yeah, I can get behind a Democrat, but I can't say how and why. Y'all know. Face paint this morning?
No, it's liquid liner and liquid eyeshadow.
You're painting your face with it, though. So, face
Either
paint.
way.
Yes. U.S. Navy. Never had to be on a ship, so I stayed my happiness on the ground. U.S. Army. But yeah, I just cool party. Yeah, okay.
Me and my friend got bored, then we saw this TikTok and we had to do it.
Can you hear her? Is she coming through loud and clear for y'all?
Yep.
Okay.
Because I have a loud mouth.
Yes, you do. And there's no doubt about that.
I'll be right back.
Don't threaten me like that.
Samantha's here.
Yeah, we're twisted here. But no.
Now I'm scared. Don't be.
Yeah. Yeah, that's for sure, dude. Phil.
Hello,
That's
Duke.
the other one.
This is the other brat in the house.
Double scary.
And I know I'm a brat.
No, you're both brats.
I'm the weirdo.
So you're a weird brat. But no, I just, I haven't heard much of the Republican Party runners until after they've dropped out. What are you doing?
Measuring your head.
Not with that, you can't. A cross between not so much Alice Cooper, but ICP and a jack-o'-lantern. What the heck's his name?
Who?
Your skeleton guy. Jack Skeleton
Yeah, him.
from Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
You know, she's not very familiar with Alice Cooper, other than one song.
Yes.
What song?
ICP.
You're almost there.
Yeah, Juggalos.
Or Boogie Woogie Woo. I like that song and the fighting game.
No. No, I used to follow Kiss a long time ago when I was a kid. But Yeah, after they took off their makeup, they broke up, took off the makeup, and not the same. Not the same. I watched a clip of one of their latest concerts, and what's his name? John something took over wearing Space Ace's costume and makeup, and it's just not right.
What is this? School's out for summer. I wish.
Yeah, that's the only song she knows from Alice.
There's an infrared.
I never got into ICP.
I did.
That's because you're silly.
No.
Not my kind of music. I mean, I appreciate what they do outside of the music realm
Connect the radio.
that nobody covers,
I'm going to download what you need through the modem.
but their music, just not me. A long time ago. Deadhead. Yeah, I never got into them either. Another going numb hand.
Okay, you should be hiring diagnostics now.
No, they're still touring. For the last 20 years now. Their final tour.
Okay, now this thing has two settings, on and off.
They can retire and they still got millions. Seriously.
Silly now.
Hmm?
We're allowed to be silly now, right? Duke's here.
Calculated for the weight of one
It's still we're covering politics, music, and a whole bunch of other stuff here.
Hey, I'm going to smell black up soon, and we're down to 49 minutes, so shut up and get to work.
You'd be surprised on the Dead's music, not all crazy acid rock.
Kiss escapes nursing home for last concert.
That'd be Gene. Gene's the only real vocal one of the whole group. I mean, it's his band.
Get
I
him.
figure. Oh, watch this, watch this. Kitty cat versus puppy dog. Or doggy versus kitty cat. The cat was laying there and the dog got up and attacked him. That's Shadow the cat and Buttons the dog. And here's Zippy. Hi Zippers. You're good doggers. Yeah, come on.
I'm gonna go check on the chicken that's under our porch.
Okay.
Garcia was good.
Yeah. They did decent music, decent lyrics. I'm a metalhead.
What about Skillet?
You fry in it.
No.
Go away and check
He's
your
a
chicken.
He's the singer. Skillet. If you looked up Monster by Skillet, it's
I
a
know.
good song.
I know.
I'll run away now.
Actually, no, she didn't. That is actually a band. Believe it or not. All right, Philip. You do your heating pad and get better, man. Surgery's no fun. I haven't been in the hospital for anything.
30 seconds, Commander.
Dangerous Freedom's here, yeah! Boom! What's up, Dangerous? First time seeing you here. Yeah, go get your heating pad and take it easy, man. I'll catch you next run. But yeah, we're just covering a little bit of politics and a little bit of three-ring circus and music and everything else. My Little Monster. Duke can tell you about her.
She's so soft.
Middle in the arms, no fun, no good. Yeah, back down to 1. But yeah, my live streams are tangents. Metal detector man, yeah. Hey, Dangerous still here? Okay, yeah, I'm showing 2 now. But yeah, hey, Ron, what's your thoughts on the platform for the Democrats? They even have a platform to run on? Beat him with your leg, Duke. That's good, man. Like Mike's shoes. I thought the platform shoes went out in the 70s. The end of the 70s ended the platform shoes into disco. Bless you, Mama. Bless you. Hot baby these. You sure it's only 2 foot? Could be a 3 foot. But no, I just no, there's nothing they can politically offer that's worth looking at. Seriously, nothing. Mike wants to get it done. Get what done? He has nothing. Absolutely nothing. Neither does Pocahontas. Booty Gig. He's a mayor, isn't he? But I've never heard of him before this. I've heard of Bloomberg. Didn't really pay attention to him back then, but because he wasn't in my state. What we need to do, or I need to do, is get Alexander, crap, what's his name? Oh, humbug. Something Alexander out of Tennessee, because he's a rhino, and we need to get rid of him. He's all about, he's more for the Democrats than he is a Republican. Yes, brain fart. Yeah, exactly. Biden, yeah, he was a do-nothing vice president, and he was worthless. and he just wants to enhance and make Obamacare bigger. Nope. Don't like him. I don't like any of them. Seriously. Not a single one of them. Lamar Alexander, that's his name. Lamar Alexander. Who Biden did? Doesn't surprise me. Oh, there's my buttons. There's my button girl. Yes. Mwah. Yeah. I thought at first he'd be okay when I found out who he was and what he was, and oh good, we have a Republican running Tennessee, and found out he's a rhino, and I was like, nope, get him out. Get him out. And trust me, it was either him or a Democrat. In name. No, yeah, I couldn't bring myself to watch it. No, could not bring myself to watch the debate. Debacle is what it should be called. Because it's not a debate, it's a debacle. They all slammed, I'll give them credit, they all ganged up on Bloomberg to bring him down. Yeah. Yeah, Mitt Romney, please. All of them they all need fired. They've been in office way too damn long. And they're all corrupt now. Democrat, Republican, it don't matter, seriously. And I personally believe we need to get rid of the two-party system. Because it's not just Democrats, it's not just Republicans. What about all the independents, like me? I'm forced to choose one or the other. One shackle or the other shackle. Which hand do you want tied, left or right? Neither. Screw you both. Yeah, I wish I could go live on DLive. Exactly, we and hard. Damn it. But yeah, I can't, we need a constitutionalist in office. We need to replace all of our judges with constitutional judges. What's the word I'm looking for here? Not constitutional lawyers, because they don't know how to read either. They don't know how to read or understand the Constitution. And what the Supreme Court, please. They haven't heard a Second Amendment case in how many years? They get brought to them, and nope, we're not hearing it. Nope, we're not hearing it. Nope, we're not hearing it. Goodbye. You're fired. You're stripped of your title. Okay, there, you got room now. I just watched a movie last night. I forget what it was called. Some lady was being haunted by some guy that died in a chair in the living room. And 40 years, I think it was 40 years to the day she died, in the same chair, in the same living room, as the ghost that was haunting her. Freaky. But yeah, all these judges across the board, from the Supreme Court down to your local court system, if they're not in support, 100% in support of the Constitution, they need to step down or get drug out. Same thing with the cops. Yes, I know, cops have a hard-ass job. Earlier this week, one of the local cops, sheriffs, corrections officer, he wore a sheriff's shirt, but if I remember correctly, the news said he was a corrections officer, meaning he worked in the jail. He was in another county and got shot by another cop. Shot dead. The arresting officer was the local cop, sheriff, at the time, was in his uniform. The other cop disarmed him, so he reached in to his vehicle to get another weapon, pointed it at the arresting cop, and then got shot.
Houston thinks so. On Earth, we're calling you a hero, Gallagher.
And you're a cop. And he was young, too. He was like 27 or something. Yeah, he likes doing bloody movies. But, yeah, he just, he's a cop and he should know better. You don't point a gun at a cop. You'll get dead. And what was really screwy is the dead cop, we just fixed his truck the week before. Exactly, Duke. Same thing here. And he learned the hard way. And he was a cop. I don't care if you're a cop, you're FBI, if you're CIA, if you're Skull and Bones or whatever. You point a gun at a cop, you're gonna get shot.
I sure don't know. But whatever forces were at work, we triumphed.
They tell you to freeze after they shoot you. Good one. But yeah, I just, it's the bad apples that make the rest of them look bad. And what's worse is the bad apples aren't always the ones on the street. They're in higher offices. So when the bad apples on the street get caught being bad apples, the higher ups, hush hush, internal affairs, makes the good cops look bad, like they're trying to cover something up. Oh, I know. It doesn't matter, Dallas cops, Pittsburgh cops, Nashville cops, Los Angeles cops, New York cops, it don't matter. Across the board, you have annually, you have more cops shooting people than you'd imagine. Now I don't have the stats. No joke. Refresh my memory. When was this? Because I don't always get national news on my local.
I'm back.
We're doomed. She's back. What are you? Get that off my jacket.
I'm gonna hold this.
No. I don't want that green, goopy, slimy crap on me.
It washes off.
It's a brand new jacket, child. You need beat.
And it's covered in hair.
Oh, okay. A few years back. Now I remember the mass shooting when they broke into the guy's hotel room and he had all kind of assault weapons laid all out. It was for the concert. Okay, I don't exactly remember that. Last couple of years have been really hectic in my life. A lot of things going on. Now, that's why I try to support other channels, because I know y'all got your own lives, and well, things go on, and sometimes it's out of your control.
Peanut butter? Huh? Oh, is that it?
Nice shot, Oswald. Oh, he was a patsy. He might have pulled the trigger, but even as a sniper back then, there's no way. Absolutely, exactly. He was a patsy. I mean, even a Marine sniper back in '63, no way he could have shot that many times, that accurately, at a moving vehicle. I mean, okay, what was he, 5 miles an hour, if that, but still, and have it, I mean, I've watched the videos, and a bullet entering a head leaves a small hole. A bullet exiting the head leaves a big hole.
That's why I call him. You're an admirer.
He has his qualities.
But what kind of rifle did you use as a sniper? Semi-auto or bolt action? Exactly. In the okay. He was using like what, a 30-06 or something? I don't remember right off the top of my head. 30-30, 30-06, maybe a 308, but I doubt that. But yeah, entrance holes are small, exit holes are big. With Jackie sitting next to him and I want to say kind of behind him. And yeah, they were both sitting up on the trunk of the car. 5.56 is not a big round. They didn't have 5.56 issued back then. Now that was a bolt action, and they didn't have 5.56 bolt actions, and they're just now coming out with them. I don't know, did they have 6.5 back then? Anyhow, I know that, yes, he might have hit the first shot. The 6.5 is a half-inch round. Half-inch long or half-inch round? Uh-oh. I just did the okay, half-inch long. I just did the white supremacist sign. Some rebels gonna How many times? Ooh, Drew Barrymore. What movie is this? She's young. Down a Dark Hole. At least it looks like 2018. No, that's not Drew Barrymore then. Okay, never mind. Yeah. How many liberal heads can we explode today? I can't even feel that. That's numb. Not good. But okay, exit. Cute kid, looked like Drew Barrymore as a child. But yeah.
And I realize now that my behavior is improving.
Yeah,
But I really feel
the exit hole in his head was in the back
and I'm ready to move past all this.
on JFK. So he had to have been shot from the front. And where was the entrance hole? Somewhere right around in here, wasn't it?
You all this time.
Right under the chin?
Understand that,
Where'd that shot come from? Wasn't the grassy knoll.
so thank you.
I'll give Georgie a treat. She deserves it. She's a good doggy.
2 suspensions. Misdemeanor.
But even so,
I didn't do it.
that was the grassy knoll.
Not that.
But the one that blew out the back of his head all over Jackie. No, I'm sorry. It was through the throat and back out of the back of the neck.
As I said, I'm Dr. Cynthia. But why are you here? I mean,
Yeah, the temple shot was the grassy knoll,
you're not a PhD.
and that's just it. And
Actually, it's more
the only there's
a remarkable headmistress where girls like you here have gone on to do incredible things.
maybe 3 people in the world that will run towards gunshot and not away from it, and Jackie ran away from it. Military, police, and EMT, first responder types. EMT, first responders, which police, fire, medics.
Legit, yeah. Thanks, Dave. Don't be mean. And call him. Yo, I'll call him Dave.
Exactly.
Actually prefer David.
Like I said, it's an option. Well, an option. You made your own bed with all of this. You
No, it was all over her.
I know that your lawyer didn't, but that didn't.
His brains was all over her.
My mother. That is
From
I am.
the angle of the video I was watching,
Are you kidding me?
This is the same thing. For
and she
totally worth it.
So what was all that bullshit about options then?
Pretty much.
climbed out the back of the car.
Stupid.
Yeah. Yeah, she climbed out the back of the car. I mean, what all she was doing, I'm pretty sure just not. She was trying to get away from the gunfire and hide, like a smart person.
Do you remember when that was taken?
Because most people are smart.
We were going for a hike.
They hide from the gunfire.
You had just turned 6 a few weeks before.
The rest of us are nuts and go towards it.
Much for you, but you were determined.
Cheers.
You started it. And you finished it.
But that was before my time.
Of all the things you have
So I just have the
for that.
videos and newspapers and whatnot to go off of.
We're trying.
And let me plug in here. There we go. Yay. I have power now. But no, I just and okay, let's see here. I remember Jimmy Carter vaguely. I remember Reagan beating Carter. I don't remember anybody trying to assassinate Carter. I don't remember Ford. Gerald Ford, I remember him, but as an afterthought. I remember Reagan beating Carter out. Reagan getting shot by a Democrat, surviving it, and still standing up for our rights to keep and bear arms, which the Democrats wanted to take. Was it fun as a kid? I have not been to a rally in my life. Closest thing to a rally I've been to is a concert. And let me tell you, I don't do country concerts. You get Slayer out there. Now that's a Slayer, Anthrax, Megadeth. That was a concert. And then what did we have? The Big Four a few years back. Slayer, Megadeth, Anthrax, and Metallica. Yeah, we went from Clash of the Titans, which I believe they had different opening acts depending on where they were. And when I went to see them in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, they had Alice in Chains opening, Man in a Box album, Thrill a Minute, yeah. And it was the three big titans, Anthrax, Slayer, and Megadeth. And what is that? 26 years later, Metallica invited them all out and called it the Big Four. Now what's funny is Tom Araya, I hope I pronounced his last name correctly, guy's phenomenal, lead singer for Slayer. When Metallica invited them all out to play Am I Evil, Tom said, nope, not doing it. That's not who we are. That's not what we do. Now, Kerry King, Slayer's guitarist, went out and played. I was younger, been to way too many shows. Folks are freaking crazy at some. Yes, we are. That is for sure. But now I respect Tom as a musician, and I love his voice as a singer. And he's tired. He's ready to spend time with his family. He's hanging it up. I respect that. I'm going to miss the hell out of him, but I respect him. I mean, look at Motley Crue. They've gone through almost every album is different from their last. Almost every one of them. Not that I have all of them.
It's already weird here.
No doubt.
This is going to be good for you.
Yes. Rock till you die on stage. A couple of weeks ago, my wife was telling me about a older guy. Gets up on stage, sits on, I'm presuming it was just him. She's on Facebook, I'm not. And he sat there playing his music, his acoustic guitar, and stopped in the middle of the show, apologized to his audience, and just hung his head down and died right there on stage. He went out doing what he loved doing. And My hat's off to him. Damn, 40 foot away. A Willie Nelson concert? What the hell? What? That's crazy. That's really crazy, man. Hey, Willie Nelson, he's a peace-loving, puff-pass man. Who the hell wants to shoot somebody at a Willie Nelson concert? Unless they're being stupid Democrats. I don't think Willie's a Democrat. I don't care how much weed he smokes. Speaking of weed, I've heard that the legalization of marijuana in Tennessee is in the Senate to be passed. If it will or not, it hasn't yet, but he's a freak. Oh, that opens up a whole nother world right there. But no, the marijuana bill in Tennessee, I don't see why they don't pass it. I mean, they legalized moonshine, for crying out loud. She's back.
I'm a freak too.
Yeah, but you're not a freak like Willie. That's right, Buttons. No. But if they can pass
Freak child.
I got two of them here. There's the other one.
Hey Duke, you want to tell Sabrina what you said on Valentine's Day?
His daughter used to paint her face. Eye buttons. I know nothing. Plausible eye buttons. Want to say hi? Hi buttons. Nothing about Valentine's Day.
Remember you told him that I needed a straight jacket?
Hi, Fluffy. Yeah. She's not fluffy, she's fat.
If you want to see Fluffy, there's a chicken under the porch.
Where's my fat dog with no legs? Look at these legs. These are little tiny legs. Yes, I did at that.
So when you sending one?
Silly girl.
See?
With big floppy ears. Look at them ears. Look at them big old floppy ears. Oh, I fly away in the wind.
I will.
But yeah, if they should legalize it. I mean, they did it with moonshines. I mean, what is it? $500 a year, and I can grow as much hemp as I want. Hemp is used for many different things.
Hey, I got a question. Can we walk the block?
I suppose.
Thank you.
With a jacket on. Both of you.
I have a jacket on. I got my hoodie.
Good. I got your hoodie on too, and I'm inside. What was it? 2010, they passed the moonshine bill. I mean, if you want to sell it, you have to have the tax stamp. Okay, close my door, girls. Thank you.
What?
Close my door, thank you. Yeah, if you want to sell it, you have to have the tax stamp. Okay, it's an alcoholic beverage. Ain't no different than going and making Jack Daniels, Jim Beam, or whatever. Beer, I think you didn't have to Beer, I think you could still make without having to have the tax stamp. Wine, you could make without the tax stamp. But moonshine, you have to have the tax stamp to sell it, to make large quantities.
You a creeper or
Because
something?
if you're making large quantities, the feds think you're going to sell it.
Not a creeper.
In that clause,
You're hurt.
in Tennessee, you can make 5 gallons a year for personal consumption. Now, if you're making 10 gallons a year, oh, you're going to sell it. They're going to federal offense. They're going to throw your ass in jail. There's another one. I mean, who's going to drink 5 gallons of moonshine a year? Really, by themselves. By themselves. Not giving it out to parties or giving it to friends, but by themselves. Who drinks 5 gallons a year? Yeah, give me a straw. It might take me a year to drink that much. I've learned that I can't do shots. Nope. Put it in a glass, I can drink it. Put it in a shot glass, I'm done. What you gonna do? Line your leg so you can have in one of those crazy straws going down to it? It's my flask leg, man. It's my flask leg.
Let me introduce your mathematics teacher. Whom I believe some of you have already met. Dr. Sinclair.
It numbs my pain.
Excellent timing at this very moment. Nor the music.
I don't drink like I used to. I mean, years ago I was drinking a fifth of Jack Daniels or Jim Beam, Wild Turkey, Old Granddad, whatever, a fifth a day. And working. And work. I'd have like that much left, finish it off, go to work all day, get off work, hit the liquor store, get my kids, come home, take care of my kids, and start drinking. Now, an 18-pack of beer lasts me all week. 2 cans a night. The pain's dealable. It numbs it a bit, just to not feel like I'm losing my mind. Does that make me an alcoholic? Yeah, hydrocodone I won't mess with. I mean, all these drugs that they give you,
Your first essay is on proofs in search.
they're worse for you than smoking weed or drinking alcohol.
What? 5 days.
And if they pass the bill,
Pigs have taught us anything. Is
the marijuana bill here in Tennessee, yes, you're damn right. I will try it, because none of the painkillers that they've given me do anything. I mean, I've been on morphine pills, and it did nothing. Absolutely nothing. So, I mean, granted, why I was on them, I don't wish on anybody.
This is Blackwood, and this is Fire, and
When a good 70% of your body is burnt,
Or something, I don't know. And your house.
second, third degree burns.
I think it's a work of art. Do you know what I see when I look at you? I see a young woman that's frightened to death. She doesn't have the talent to design.
See, morphine pills didn't do anything for my pain. But yeah, I was saying,
It isn't atrocious.
500 pounds of 3,000 degree molten iron hitting a wet floor, exploded. Doctor said that was the equivalent of holding a stick of dynamite in my hand and letting it go off. How are you still alive?
what does that explain?
I don't know.
I have no idea.
Wasn't my time. Was not my time at all. So, here I am. Yeah, contacts gone, eyebrows, eyelashes, mustache, goatee, hair. I had long hair at the time.
What's happening here?
Yeah, they gave me they had me on a morphine drip in the hospital and morphine pills when they released me, and I mean, I'd take 3, 4, or 5 of them at a time and they didn't do anything. Not a thing. Didn't get me high, didn't numb the pain, nothing. And this is after my time in service. Where I couldn't even tell you the stuff that they shot us up with. Going overseas, coming back from overseas.
Which instrument?
Getting out of the service, yeah. You get shots out the yin yang.
Best express your artistic spirit.
And that was 20 years ago that they did all that. I mean, I still get sick, like the common cold, but nothing major. Yeah. Yeah, there was another guy there. He was in the same hospital as me, a couple rooms down, ICU, and he had about a quarter-size burn on the back of his shoulder. When they released me a week later after admitting me, he was still there waiting for his skin graft. I was burnt so bad they couldn't do a skin graft. I didn't have enough skin to graft from. And he said, well, here's some gauze pads, some ointment, and some pills. Have a nice day. Didn't the pilot know how to fly? Or land? Sorry.
Give me one moment, please.
They are your mom's students?
This is what a fair, yes. Been teaching for many years. London,
Ouch.
Berlin, places where
Helicopter landing on me. I don't know which I'd rather have.
outside of
Helicopter landing on me or
like musical quality, you think?
exploding dynamite. Because helicopter lands wrong, that jet fuel is everywhere and there's no getting away from it, as you know. Yeah, I bet I hope he didn't fly anymore.
Call me back.
But oh, I just saw on the news this morning that there's a company here in Tennessee that is making hemp hardwood flooring.
But you're too much in your own head. Why?
As after the explosion, yeah. No doubt. No doubt. Oh man, an hour and a half already. Woohoo. You're the only one here. That's okay. I mean, I don't even have 100 followers yet.
I mean, it happened a long time ago. It was only 9.
And how many years ago was that? Boom. Oh, settle buttons. It was Daddy. Oh, no, it was the kids.
We got a question though. Can we walk to the basketball court and play for a little? It's not far.
Really?
Yes.
Why are you wearing my shirt?
That's my
That is my shirt. Jeepism is my shirt.
mustard.
Look at her shirt. Jeepism. Made in USA.
It's hot.
That is my kind of shirt.
Down.
Jeepism, an attitude of living the Jeepin' life. Oh yeah. That's me all day long.
Hey Dad,
What?
I'm gonna put on tank top and shorts because it's hot outside.
Really?
Yeah.
You think?
Yeah, it is. It's hot outside. Yeah.
Maybe to you, but no, you are not.
Can I at least change my shirt?
Into what?
Tank top,
No.
short sleeve.
You can do short sleeve.
Shirt sleeve. Alright.
Hey, I don't want to hear it. Some people change their Earl.
What's that?
Oil. They say Earl. Mama Sue's in bed. Quiet. 81. What was I doing in 81? Watching MASH, playing with my electric race cars. You remember? Yeah, the little matchbox. They're about the size of matchboxes. Yeah. And my matchboxes. That's what I was doing in 1981. 400. Well, you've been on longer. Yes, I'll be 47 this year. Don't look it, do I? Especially with this haircut.
Princess of mathematics.
I did it to mess with her. Oh. 58, okay. Got a day or two on me. Now, I talk to people at work every day.
Sierra?
Day after yours. Cool. Yeah, whoop, whoop. Don't fall. Yeah, I talk to people at work all the time. Mostly older people
Bye
than me.
guys. Come on in.
Bye, Goosebutt.
I'm not this good. Bye Dad.
Bye, Brat.
Bye Dad.
Be good. Hey.
How? That's not in my dictionary.
Hey, do you have your phone on you?
My phone? No. A knife? Yes.
Does she have her phone on her?
Yeah.
Okay, it is just after 1 o'clock now.
Okay.
Be back by 3.
Alright.
Just sure for you. What, she is? 4 years younger than you? Yeah, talking to people at work, some of them veterans, some of them not. Okay. And I tell them how old I am, and they're like, you don't look it. Like, yeah, I know, if I shaved, I'd look as young as these kids I work with. And they're like early 30s. I mean, hell, when I was doing what they were doing, they were still playing with matchboxes and playing with, well, maybe not playing with matchboxes, but they were chasing tail and trying to get drunk illegally. because they were too young. Okay, let's try you out here. Hey! Is that better? God, I can't even see myself. These glasses are... Now, get this. I'm holding you at arm's length. Look at that. Arm's length. Yeah. My phone's blurry, but I look at the TV and it's perfectly clear. Without my glasses, yeah, I can see you. Yeah. I barely make out the comments, but yeah. I got guys that were overseas. I got guys that were in Vietnam coming in, stationed in Germany, Italy, Korea. I haven't run into anybody that's been stationed in Africa yet, but all over America. But some of them were in Stuttgart. I don't even know where. They just said Germany, so I was like, cool. Never got to go there myself. I was in Korea, and the unit I was with doesn't exist anymore. They disbanded it, gave the base I was at back to the Rock Soldiers. I mean, Stuttgart's pretty much the only one I know that's really big. The only base over there that's really big. But what is that? Oh, okay. Cool. No, I've never been to. I've not been to Europe. Okay, that's cool. Was it good? Was it? Yeah, was it good over there? Did you enjoy your time over there? I mean, I enjoyed Korea, but I hated it at the same time. Couldn't have a vehicle, couldn't get around unless it was by taxi or bus. I have German in me too. Don't know much German, but yeah. And my grandfather fought in World War II. So, on our side, not Germany's side, on our side. Actually, if my information is correct, I am told that my family actually owns a castle in Germany. Don't know where. And from my understanding, if I had the money to go pay the back taxes on it, I could own it. After proving that it's my family. And I don't have the paperwork to do that. Yeah. I don't know which one would be worse. I mean, the Soviet Union fell and now we have Russia.
Shut up. No, there's somebody out there. No.
Is it the same political stance as it used to be? Has it changed since the wall came down? Since Gorbachev's time? I don't know. Putin was KGB back then. So, this Merkel chick, she's straight up Nazi. I don't care. I don't care what she calls it. She's Nazi. I mean, if you look at her, and Putin did he? I mean, I don't keep up with what's happening in Russia. I just know that he was old school KGB. But and I have now this may sound so far left field and everything, but I kind of respect the guy. I respect the man,
After I was accused of setting my school on fire.
but in a way, I don't trust him. I mean, I respect him, but I don't trust him.
Harry, really go to sleep.
He's a midget like Bloomberg. Now this Merkel chick from Germany, I don't like her, don't trust her, nothing. Kind of like
Seen something like that before.
Chinese guy, whatever the hell his name is,
This is my dad.
and the North Korean Ding Dang Wing Wang guy.
He came to me. The same night he got into his accident.
Yeah, kind of like our CIA and FBI. Once you're in, the only way out is in a casket. Even if you retire, you don't retire. And what's funny about that, they have there's actually, a 3-part movie that pretty much, yeah, in a bag, that pretty much tells you this, but oh my god, it's a comedy. It's so funny. You don't realize the normal average movie watching person does not understand what they're being told. Meet the Fockers. Yes. I forget who it is. The 2 big movie stars in it. But he's ex-CIA and still has all of his connections. His RV is a mini base camp, and it's just he's out on paper, but he's still in. He still practices his craft.
Personally, I prefer your more naturalistic efforts, but who am I to argue with you?
That's it. And once you're in, you're in. End of story. And the only way out is in a bag, in a box, whatever.
Maybe even a national road.
Arkansas-sided.
Yeah, we did. I'm surprised it took you this long. Are you still taking your medication?
No, I respect Putin, but I don't trust him.
But we all thought. I didn't see anything.
And I guarantee he didn't mess with the 2016 election to get Trump in office. It's already been proven. The whole fiasco, 3.5 years of wasted tax money. You know what? We need to get a petition and sue every single one of the Democrats and Republicans that were involved,
You can do that. I just did.
including Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi, Secretary of State Hillary Rodham Clinton, and Manchurian candidate Black Hafeen, also known as Barry Cialto, or however the hell you pronounce that Muslim name. Yeah. Those 4 big ones. Until I see them in handcuffs, going to jail on treason, there is no justice in this world. In this country. I don't give a shit about the rest of the world. They got their own problems to deal with. And look at South America. How much of South America is communist, socialist, whatever? Same thing in my book. Yes, I know there's technical differences, but Socialism, you vote your way in. And it turns to communism. And you have to shoot your way out of it. Well, Duke, it's been an hour and 45, and my hand is just not getting any blood circulation. It's going numb. Yes, but socialism leads to communism. Liberalism, it starts as it starts as being a liberal. Then it goes in, leads to socialism, and socialism leads to communism, and the only way to get out of it is to shoot your way out, because there is no voting in it. Once you get to communism, there's no more voting. It's all a farce. Kind of like what we have now, with voter fraud and everything else. Well, if your butt's numb, shake it, baby. Oh, sorry. That song popped in my head. Yeah, I forget who sings it. It's a country song. Shake it for me. God. But, yeah. And I'm tired of these politicians saying, our democracy is in danger. Well, yeah, your democracy is in danger because I don't live in a democracy. I live in a constitutional republic. And that's what our government was set up to be, not a democracy. Democracy is mob rules. Yes. How soon folks forget. Most definitely. Oh, but they remember a mass shooting in a school shooting. Oh no, they forget that too. Look at Columbine. Oh, they remember Columbine. How about Ruby Ridge? One nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I think I have to go back to my.
Yeah, they took that out of schools, remember? So these kids aren't learning in anything but socialism. Let's see, they took out civics back when I was in grade school, or before grade school, I don't remember. The big cities might have done it in the 60s, but it eased its way out to the rural communities later on. But last time I was in a school for my daughter. Oh, that'll put you in jail for child abuse. Just look at your kid wrong and they'll do that. You know, I've had cops, and not my daughter here, but my oldest daughter, when she was a baby. You know, I've had cops. I'll put you in jail. You didn't. Really? I'm getting my daughter out of the car, and you want to put me in jail for child abuse? You step your ass back. Because by the time your backup gets here, you're going to be on the ground if you touch me. I didn't care back then. I mean, we're talking 20 odd years ago.
Everything's fine. Hey, Mom, I really gotta go to class now. Okay, I love you.
Yeah, my daughter's a good girl, good kid. I pick on her though, because it's fun. She knows it. She knows I'm just picking on her. But I have yet to have to put her over my knee and actually spank her. That's it. I have yet to do it. She hasn't been a bad kid to deserve it. Oh yeah, she makes mistakes. All kids do. But no, when that cop was wanted to arrest me for child abuse on that, me and my now ex-wife were going shopping at a mall somewhere in upstate New York, and somebody heard us fighting. We were arguing, and the cops were called. And he showed up, and I was having a hard time with the seatbelt, and he wanted to arrest me for child abuse. I'm like, back up. I'm trying to get my daughter out of the car. I'm not doing a damn thing to her. Oh, there's another one for the jar. And if you lay your hand on me, I'm going to lay you out. And until CYS, DHS, or your backup gets here, I'm going to defend my family and myself against you. He stood there and watched me. Didn't lay a finger on me. Didn't point his gun at me. Nothing. Because he knew I was right. And he was wrong. Yes. Yeah. My daughter looks like my wife, but acts just like me. Mouth and all. Yeah, nosy boneheads don't know when to keep their nose out of other people's business. Those are the people that need attitude adjustments. No, you didn't. I missed that. I've been missing a lot on YouTube. I mean, everybody and their mother goes live at the same time. It's like, who am I going to watch now? Oops. Did anybody's head explode for seeing a gun? Oh my God, it's a gun. Oh, I'm going to freak out. Ah. Now, if I would have saw that, I was like, hey, dude, do you want me to pick that up for you?
What are you doing here?
I think you dropped something.
That's what you're saying, isn't it? Look at this.
Yeah, I probably would have laughed at you too. But yeah, it's all good. Politics is a farce on the Democrat side. The Constitution is only what we the people see it as, because the politicians don't. They have lost complete. They're completely out of touch with reality. Their world consists of big bankers. Excuse me. And I'm not drinking anything but coffee. No doubt. No doubt. Big bankers, big politicians, and lobbyists that promise the world to pass this bill or introduce that bill. Backdoor deals sounds fishy to me. Yeah, sounds very fishy to me. Yeah, I saw Dangerous Freedom was in here. I was hoping maybe Deplorable Bobby would stop in and say hi. But I know they go, all those big name guys that we subscribe to and follow are busy with their own lives. I mean, I follow American Joe Show. on here and on over on D Live. The Lions Republic, I follow him. Fancy YouTubers, Vince Fancy? No, I ain't fancy. I'm just the opposite. God, what's his name? Douglas Ducote. I follow him. There's another one. He's a big Second Amendment supporter. You think they're fancy? I'm just poor. Otherwise, I'd be just like them. I'd have a computer. Now, I say big names because they've got a buttload. Okay, Citizen Man. I think that's the guy I was watching this morning about the politician who was saying about the black unemployment rate now is so low, but it's not as low as when we were slaves. Yeah, they can normally. I'm not sure if you posted that last night or this morning, but yeah, I think it was Citizen Man, and was it Mike? It was one of those two. I can't keep up with them all by name. I try to, especially if I'm new to subscribing to them. But what the heck is that other guy's name? Big 2A supporter, and he's a cop. Yes, they're both young and black, but they got heads on their shoulders, so my hat's off to them. See, it's right back there, my hat. And that's the one I wear here most of the time. That's my dysfunctional veteran hat. No, it's not Angry Cop. He's can't remember his channel name. He's down in Louisiana. Thanks. I love it. Yeah, I put the pins on mortar. My flag. Gotta have my flag.
My mom thought if she kept her head down,
No, not Ducote.
things would eventually stop.
Dakota's not a cop. I was following this guy before I came across Ducote. Darn earplug. Yeah, I know. Louisiana. I think he's in Louisiana. He could be in California. I really don't remember where he's from. But no, he brings out all the anti-Second Amendment bills and everything else. And on his channel. He doesn't support anti-2A. He supports the 2A, Second Amendment. Gosh darn it. I can picture him. He might be in his 40s. Maybe. Sorry. I know. That's bad of me. But when you have terrible memory, yeah, me and my boss talked about that earlier. That's why at work I write down what I do and what vehicle it is, whatnot. Yeah. Yeah, it'll come to me as soon as I end this. I'll be able to look them up. But yeah, I'm just doing this on my phone, as you can tell. But no, a lot of those guys that I follow are Second Amendment supporters and breaking news stories, stuff like that. Like Lions Republic, he does a lot of Second Amendment news and big stories in the news. He's a good guy. Man, that's making me mad. I can't think of it anymore right now. Anyhow, I cannot wait until November so we can get rid of these supporters of socialism out of our political offices, because they have absolutely no rights being there. None whatsoever. Yeah. What's it say on the foot of the Statue of Liberty? Give me your poor, your weak, your distrodden. Not your anti-freedom, anti-religious, anti-life, hateful, spiteful. No, it doesn't say that. It says, give me your poor, your distrodden. So, all these illegal immigrants, either get with the program and come here legally, or get gone, go home. Politics is ruining my country. Politics is ruining your country. Yep. I mean, China has a wall. Really big one. You can see it from space, so I'm told. The Vatican has a wall. Why is that? Why does the Vatican have a wall? But America can't have a wall? Democrats want to tear down our wall, what we have of it. They want to disband our borders.
I have a habit of disappointing. It's kind of my thing.
Are you alone?
Yes. Reset button. All the way back to Washington, where we didn't take crap from anybody. And it all,
I've been so patient with you.
I want to say it started with Lincoln. I mean, if you really want to get into politics, I mean, really dig deep,
There's simply nothing more one can do. Rather than walk away.
the martial law that, for lack of a better term at the moment, the martial law that Lincoln declared during the Civil War has never been lifted. to my knowledge, it has not been lifted. So we have not been under constitutional law, constitutional rule since Lincoln. And digging into Lincoln himself, he didn't want slaves here. If he thought he could have gotten away with it, now this is what I've read from his own handwriting, if he could get away with it, he would have shipped them all back to Africa if it wouldn't have cost him the election. And as far as I'm aware, we were the first to do it. And I want to say the only ones to do it. But I believe England on paper ended it too. Now, we ended free slavery here back then, but if you're working, making a paycheck to pay your taxes and bills and everything else, guess what? You're do I want to say, dare I say, a political slave. Because if you don't pay your taxes, what do? They put you in jail. But yet they steal your taxes out of your paycheck, federal taxes, which are illegal. You pay taxes on everything, well, depending on the state you're in, everything you buy, everything. Doesn't matter if you're at the grocery store, if you're at the 7-Eleven, or at a clothing store, department store. You pay taxes on it. Now, where do those taxes go?
It doesn't matter.
And depending on the state you're in, you pay a right-to-work tax. Pennsylvania, I'm pointing my finger at you. What? And their roads are garbage. Yeah, prove it. Anytime you send something to the IRS, send it certified mail. Tennessee doesn't have state tax, but they do tax food. It's because they don't have a state tax that they tax food. And it's been 95 since I was in Texas, but I was on base. I didn't do anything off base except for go to the bar. I was young and dumb back then. And single. I didn't care. But, yeah. Oh man, this has been 2 hours. All right. Yeah, good old Fort Hood. I had fun down there. Didn't know my butt from a hole in the ground, what I was doing, but I had fun. First Cav, that's what I was. I was right across from Battalion. Alrighty, man. I'm going to cut this off. I've been live for 2 hours. Yeah, me too. My problem is, let's see if I can go live and everybody else is live. Well, if I go live, I'm not going to have anybody there. But Yeah, I did a short, hey, I'm going live video to let people know I was going live. And this is the most I've had in here. I think 3 or 4. There was you, Deplorable, no, not Deplorable Bobby, Dangerous Freedom, Duke, and Ball. Bal, however it's pronounced.
What's happening to me?
I don't know how to do that.
What are you people doing to me? No, no. Where's Veronica? No, stop lying!
Text you when I go live.
Are you recording?
Always make sure you get back to your own safe.
All right, hold on. Let me. Oh, give me something to write with. Okay.
Think of the news. Mozart and Schubert, they died so young. Catch the wooden system was dead. They wanted to die.
Nah.
Great artist is the genius mind.
Uh-huh.
He has so much more to me.
No! They had their time. They're not taking mine. Get everyone down here. Now!
Okay, got those. Got those.
Where is everyone? Where is Veronica?
No longer with us.
You're a liar. You are all liars. Oh, I understand already. I was up in the attic. I saw all your files. I know what happened to those other special girls. You used them. You used them.
All right, got it. You can erase that. Yep, got them. Erase that now.
Being possessed.
I'll put you in my phone and text you when I go live.
Don't you understand? You didn't learn.
Can I erase it?
Can't play the instrument at all. You girls. There. Next. We all have our
No, I don't want to block you.
to commune with the others.
No, get up there and erase it.
We give all
Because I don't want to block you off of here. That's, yeah, I want to block one of my subs, man. You crazy?
Men and women to speak to you girls. Finish their work.
Yeah, I guess you're going to have to go up there and erase those yourself, because this CameraFi won't let me erase it, just block you. And I don't want to block you. That's for sure. Yeah, I don't have any trolls in here yet, so no blocking. Yeah, I'll once I get out of here, I'll text you and say, hey, it's me. So you'll have my number too. But yeah, I'll catch y'all on the next one, and you take it easy and have fun. Stay vigilant, stay armed, stay free. I'm out.
King's physical death has stolen. And I have chosen you. Plucked each of you from obscurity. Saving you.
And thanks for sticking with me this long, guys.